Namaste Creative Yogis, how you all doing out there? Hope you're enjoying this month. It's a special one. It's really encouraging us to really recognise the value of having this gorgeous space that we call home and really looking after that. So making sure we take time out and really incorporating that rest and recuperation into our daily routine. So whatever that looks like for you personally. So seeing the value of that, I think, is the key thing, and making sure that we touch base with that. So our home space starts off with our bodies, so making sure that we feed ourselves well, we exercise well, and of course our yoga and our meditation is part of that routine that we've got into that supports us in our well-being, and that's really the starting point. But we've also got our physical home. So when you walk through the door of your home, you just go like that and just so relieved, and you can shut the door on the world and give yourself a rest from the challenges of life. And so the space is welcoming and nurturing, and so maybe there's, if you need to kind of do a little bit of refurb, and then this is the month to do that and really sort of look at feathering your nest kind of thing. So things like space clearing is really useful to kind of tap into that, so that you're clearing old energy. So space clearing on a practical level, it's doing a bit of a spring clean, it's a bit of a declutter, and then you energetically go around and just kind of infuse the space with protective energy, all sorts of things that you can tap into there, which is really interesting. Even feng shui is worth looking at if you're interested. I do a bit of feng shui, and there's what they call the bagua, which is the sort of grid, and it can tell you what part of the house connects to things like wealth, relationships, all sorts of things, and you can boost the energy through looking at that and their suggestions. So for me, I was looking at the helpful people corner, and it's really cluttered. That's where I put all my yoga mats and stuff, and I need a bit of help with helpful people right now. So I thought, okay, I need to give that a little bit of a clear out and a clean, So it just helps you on the energetic level, just that support on it from your home, and things you can do to help you feel really nourished and looked after in your home space. And then the next thing is about the people in your life, your family, the people who are close, the inner circle, and just, making sure that everything's going well in that part of your life as well, by spending quality time with each other, and then and dealing with anything that's needs to be dealt with. And then of course, if you're working, your workspace, because a lot of us spend a lot of time in the workspace, and it's our second home, isn't it? So looking at that and seeing how that is and how we are, whether we feel heard and valued and all that sort of stuff, can show up this month. So hopefully, if everything's all in balance, you're just having a lovely cruisy month, and you're just enjoying just hanging out in your home a little bit more. Maybe you've got some time off, things like that. But if there's any challenges coming up this month, it'll show up all around the home, the home in the, in capital letters. So for me, it's showing up because the resort that my studio's on has decided to refurbish a building beside me and turn it into a gym. So there's going to be construction going on for about 3 months in the mornings, so until 11 o'clock in the morning. So basically, I can't run my classes in the morning. And so I'm having to rehouse my classes. So literally, I'm relocating. And it may be temporary, it may be permanent. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, and trying to find some solutions. And the resorts have offered me space on the resort to do it, but I have to move around because they've got lots of stuff going on, and I have to accommodate, have to fit in with them. So that's no good for me, so I'm still looking for other locations. So I might actually completely move my business to another building, like permanently or whatever, I don't know yet. A lot's in the air at the moment. So what I've noticed as I'm going through all this, because it's disrupted my foundations, I'm needing to ground a lot, to stay calm and centered amidst it, and keep positive, because I'm having to deal with people in a calm, centered way rather than being all angry and upset. I've got to be really pleasant and just kind of really had to be my best yogic self in the situation. And so I'm finding that's getting good results if I stay calm and centered and have these conversations with all the big wigs. I'm dealing with general managers and all sorts as I'm navigating this. So it's quite challenging to say the least, and I am feeling put through my paces right now, but I also believe it's happening for a reason, and it could be that I need to be in a different space in order to go to the next level with my business. So I'm looking at that and thinking maybe I just need to move. I'm not going to fight it if that's what I'm supposed to do. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. And yes, I have coloured my hair. I don't know if you can see it. It was brighter, but it's just gone to a pale pink now, so it's not too crazy. But it's so funny though, because being a girl, just having pink hair just makes me feel like, like that. Oh yeah, I'm wearing pink hair, and it does actually help me with having a positive attitude. So this is the great thing about being a female. We can like I bought some lovely glitter, eyeshadow glitter, and that made my day. So do things like that. That's your home. Looking after yourself and doing what makes you feel good. So that's why we're so lucky as women that we're easily pleased. The other thing I was mentioning, oh yes, the water element. I have to tell you about that. So the water element this month is helping us to really connect to our emotions and be in balance, with our emotions. So with the flows this month, what I've been doing in class is really incorporating these circular movements, really getting into the circles through the shoulders, through the arms, through the body, just getting the arms to kind of flow across the body, just finding this really organic way of moving. And it just helps you to not resist, any change that's going on in your life. You're able to find your center amidst the flow. And also working with grounding through the legs and thinking about, connecting to your roots and into that rose quartz crystal. I've been doing a lot of that for myself and for my students throughout this lunar month. We also had the equinox, which was in Libra, which is about justice, so that might be showing up in your life. There's a lot going on this month, the day before the equinox, I'd been talking to the GM, the general manager, and he was really angry with me for actually speaking up, and he was like, no way are we accommodating you, Tia. And then the very next day he turned up on my doorstep, and that's the day of the equinox, and he was all smiles and said, we can do whatever you need, Tia. I love it when you're tuned in and you don't have to do everything yourself. That's what's so lovely about realizing that. The energies around you are doing their thing. You just have to be in line with it. Alright, so let's choose a card for you today. 3 fell out there, so let's have a look at those. Okay, so these are, just to show you, this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So I love these. There's lots and lots of different goddesses in this deck. So what you've got here is Blossoming, Ericura. Where are my glasses? Okay, sorry, I just put my glasses on so I can read this. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. There you go. You're just getting started. Fertility is the next one. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Oh, I just love it. That's a star of fertility. And the last one, abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Look at that. So you can't make this up. So blooming, fertility and prosperity. So like I said, these kind of, You're just taking one little step at a time, and you're making your way with the help of the universe to just get what you need in order to have solid foundations beneath your feet. I think that's really what the home's all about. Isn't that gorgeous? So I just show them individually again. Prosperity, fertility, and blossoming. Wow, gorgeous. Well done. Amazing. All right. So that's it for me today. Have a lovely week, guys. Namaste.